Hey, welcome and thank you for tuning in to today's video. Today, I'm going to be going over duplicating programs. Why would you want to do that? Well, I'm sure if you're watching this video is something that you actually want to do and you have an idea why you would want to duplicate your programs. At least for me, there's times where I'm working on my samples and I'm building my beat and I want to ride certain effects. Let's say I want to put a high pass filter within the sample chops and then unmute it, bring back the original chops just within a click of a button. As you see, I have the SP404 right next to me. With the SP404, I'm able to just push a button like the isolator and then it just puts a high pass filter or a low pass filter, click it again, and it turns off. I love that. I love how I can just write effects within clicks of buttons right here, but I want to do that in the MPC. And there is a way. So let's jump right into it and let's have some fun. So right here, I have a sample program that I've already recorded, chopped up into my pads. I'm just gonna load it up into my MPC. By the way, if any of you guys are in the sample sharing program, this is kind of how you would download the sample chops that I'm providing you. Download them into your SD card, pop them into your MPC. You'll open up that folder and right here, you're gonna see your program file, which is a XPM, and then right underneath is your WAV files. Make sure those are all together. You're only gonna load up this XPM file. Hit load. Once you hit load, go back to your main page and right here, let's go to track 2, or actually we'll do it in track 1 since I already have it called samples. Go down to your drum programs and scroll over, and now you'll see it right there in the rain. Now we have those sample chops that I already put together. So right here I have this sample that I'm gonna work with. I'm gonna go ahead and tap this out at about 80 beats per minute, and let's actually record this. Yeah, awesome. Go to track 2, open up some drums, jump into sample pack volume 3. Let's audition some of these kicks right here, see what we have. That sounds good. Woo! Oh my goodness. I mean, these all sound really good for this sample. I'm gonna go to my snares. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good too. We'll keep that. Go to our hi-hats. All right. Let's go ahead and record this. I'm going to turn off quantize and let's lay some down. All right, so right there we have some drums and the sample that's being played right there. That sounds great. I like how that sounds. I'll go to my master chain. I'll turn on Air Flavor Pro. Okay, so right here I'm actually turning on the SP404. I'm not going to be showing you guys exactly what's going on here, but let me show you and demonstrate how I would write some of these effects on the 404. And this is why I want to duplicate my sample programs. But first, let me show you on the SP404. Okay, so let's say right here we have the SP404, and something that I will use a lot within the SP404 is this isolator. You got this filter plus drive. So a quick example, if I hit play, that sounds cool. If I hit the isolator, yeah, so you're writing effects. Now, the SP404, I've always said this, and I'll still say this, is so fun when it comes down to writing effects. I don't make beats, or I don't put together beats on the 404 because I have an MPC, and this thing is a beast when it comes down to just sequencing. But right here, when it comes down to these effects, I have so much fun writing these effects. These are some examples on how I will use these effects. This delay right here. Yeah, kind of like a scatter effect. Again, it makes it fun because I'm just pushing a button, and I want to do that here with the MPC. Now, in order to duplicate the track and the drum program, I will start off with the track. If I want to duplicate, because I want to duplicate the performance and the sample program. So I want to duplicate both of them. And I'm going to go to the track, hit this little pencil icon. And when I hit this pencil icon, these options pop up. And right here, I'm going to copy track. Once I select copy track, it's going to ask me, hey, do you want to put this on an empty track? Which is track number 3. I'm going to hit do it. So now track 1 is my original performance. As you guys can see in this grid view right here, this is the performance that I have. But if I go to track 3, now it copied and pastes the track and the program. So if I hit solo here, it's copied and paste. Now it copied the performance and it also copied the program. But I don't want to copy the program. I want to duplicate the program, because if I put a filter on this copied program, it's going to affect the original performance that I had, which I don't want to have no effects on that original performance. I want to have an effects on a duplicate program. Hopefully you guys are with me here. So in order for me to duplicate this sample program or the drums program, now I come down right here to my drums program selection, hit the little pencil icon. If I hit duplicate, it's just going to duplicate a version of that sample program. So if you guys see right here, this sample, or it's technically a drum program, but I call it sample program, it says In the Rain. That is the title of those sample chop programs that I created. But if I hit that pencil icon, I hit duplicate, now it says In the Rain /1. So that's the duplicate. If I go hover over, now I have In the Rain, that's the original. And now I have In the Rain /1. So what I could do here is, if I open up this pencil icon, let me open up, let's go to, you know what, actually I've not ever done this, but I'm gonna do this, Air Flavor Pro. Let's say with Air Flavor Pro, okay. So this is kind of similar like the isolator on the SP404. Yo, you know what? This is actually a lot better. This is so fun. Like, I personally like Air Flavor Pro a lot more than my SP404 when it comes down to sound and textures. This right here, they nailed it with Air Flavor Pro. I just really enjoy this a lot because you could manipulate your sound so much more than what you could on the SP404. All right, cool. Let's just say we like the sound of that, and that is kind of like our isolator now, right? Let's actually name this track, because it's track number 3 is now just called Sample. Just to be organized, I'm going to rename that track, and let's just name it ISO. Boom. Just so I know that's like my isolator, right? So now that I have these two I'm going to unsolo that track. I'm actually just going to hit mute. So right now, if I hit play, we're going to hear the original sample chop performance and the original sample chop program with my drums, the way we had it in the beginning. Cool. That's rocking, right? And then we have this duplicate isolator one that we just created with the filter. It's muted. We're not hearing that. But if I go to my mute groups, right here now I have my this represent the programs or the tracks that you have right now. So track number 1 is my sample, track number 2 is my drums, and track number 3 is my sample isolator or my filter. So now I'm able to perform these effects, and I'm able to write the effects kind of like I would on the SP404. Right here, for an example, if I hit play, I could... It's rocking. Woo. So I'm able to turn on and off effects within a click of a button. I'm able to record that performance and have that already onto a sequence without me having to open up certain plugins and go to the mute. Like, that's not going to be fun. That's going to be annoying. I've tried that. And now I'm just duplicating the tracks and the programs so I can be able to put different effects. With the plugins, I have not ran into this issue yet, but it could happen. Not overloading and duplicating, adding all these plugins and processors and all that. So I don't know how the delay is when it comes down to your buffer time. If you're really taking this to a whole different level of adding so many effects and so many duplicates. I have not ran into the issue of my RAM just, taking too much heat and there's crazy delays. In that case, if you are just going wild with different effects, yes, the SP404 is such a great companion to the MPC, to any MPCs. The SP404, if you have an SP404, if you could get an SP404, it is very fun to have. But if you do not have an SP404, get Air Flavor Pro. That Air Flavor Pro will be as good, if not even better than the 404 when it comes down to sounds and textures. Okay, now one more thing that I do want to show you, a benefit of being able to duplicate your sample programs. It's, let's just say we go into this Air Flavor Pro track, and I'm actually going to delete this performance. So now there's nothing going on here. I can unmute this track. We have the original sample being played, and now I can use this Air Flavor Pro track. Yeah. So you get where I'm going with this. You could put much better effects than what I have right here and start adding that on top of your original chops without it interfering or cutting off what you already have. There's so many ways you can get creative by duplicating tracks and sample programs. Now, again, if there is a different way that this is a better process of this, please let us know down in the comments. I'm sure a lot of us could use that method. But as of right now, this is the way I've been doing it. It's been working awesome. I've been able to kind of push the SP404 to the side. I love my SP404. I don't think I would ever sell it because it's just so fun when I plug it in. But this has been awesome. Have you guys seen my latest videos? Ever since I got my Air Flavor Pro, I've just been writing solo with my MPC, and any extra boxes that I attach to the MPC, it's just extra sauce on top of what we're already putting together. Now, off topic, away from the MPC, one thing I want to tell you is thank you so much. It really means a lot from the bottom of my heart. We just hit 20,000 subscribers. It's pretty wild just to think about it. And just want to say thank you so much for being here with me, nerding out with me and hanging out with me on these videos. I'm extremely humbled, and I'm grateful for the support you guys have given this channel. Also, anybody that has purchased any of my sample packs, been a supporter of the channel, it's because of you that contribute to what I do, that I'm able to continue to do what I do. And I just have a very grateful spirit of being able to do what I love. I don't try to do something that I'm not used to just to get certain views or people to subscribe to my channel. I simply do what comes from the heart. If you guys probably know, if you've been following me for a long time, a lot of these videos, I recycle them. You know, I talk about the same topic over and over. But to be honest, I just want to be real with you. This is what I love. This is what I love talking about. And this is what we're going to continue talking about. I did make a promise to myself that 2023, I do want to try to get out of my boundaries and try different things out, which that's been very fun. But from the bottom of my heart, my foundation is just boom bap sample-based production. So that's always going to be in this channel. And as this channel grows and it continues, I really don't know what's going to happen a year from now. But I want to continue to have fun with you and continue to have a good spirit with you guys. So thank you so much. Anybody that has supported the channel, that written a comment down or show some love, it really means a lot. And also I get people that be hating on these videos, and thank you too, because I know you're watching these videos and it really means a lot. So everybody's welcome here. Again, thank you so much. If you've ever not subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you guys do so. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll catch y'all on our next video. Peace.